Who gives away this couple for our wedding celebration today?
I do.
We do.
Excellent. Let us begin. Join us, please. We would like to welcome everyone and thank you all for joining us for the wedding celebration of Jennifer Rachel Green and Kyle John Dingfelder. On behalf of Jennifer and Kyle, a special acknowledgement and thank you to their parents, Steve and Susan Green, and Dan and Diane Dingfelder, for making this all possible. Please be seated. You've already done that. The gift of marriage is the greatest and perhaps most enduring journey of any human relationship, and for that reason, should not be taken lightly. A marriage is not simply defined by the wedding ceremony, but rather the support of each other through your love and understanding, your ability to forgive, and most importantly, your willingness to truly listen to one another. What this celebration is designed to accomplish is for everyone in attendance to witness the choice the two of you have made to stand together today as lifelong partners. Every officiant of a wedding ceremony truly delights at the opportunity to offer words of wisdom and encouragement to the bride and groom in the form of a sermon or homily. And that opportunity today would be mine. I do promise to incorporate the policy of less is more when I'm delivering my message. Jennifer and Kyle, I'd like to offer you 3 suggestions as you begin your journey through life. Number 1, whoever each of you may have considered as your best friend before this union today, I'm going to ask that you think about that for just a moment. Now that you're looking at each other, you are now looking at your newest best friend. Falling in love is important. However, maintaining a strong, supportive friendship with your partner through life is absolutely essential. Number 2, I call this my GPS analogy. We use a GPS, or global positioning satellite system, in our cars, not to determine the destination. We already know where we're going to end up. A GPS is specifically designed to help us navigate our journey. Did you know that each of us has a GPS installed inside of our own bodies to help us navigate through our daily activities? I bet no one ever really thought of it that way. You two have already set your internal GPS today by standing here together, knowing your final destination is a long and happy marriage. Anticipate during that journey that you are going to encounter some road construction. You might run into a detour or two, and perhaps that occasional and ever annoying rerouting. Please keep this in mind as you travel toward that destination, which is a long and happy marriage. And finally, an old friend gave Audrey and me some advice a very long time ago as we prepared for our own wedding. He said, never go to sleep at night angry at each other. Always kiss each other and tell your partner that you love them before fading off into dreamland. Trust me, it will pay dividends. The exchanging of the wedding vows gives Jennifer and Kyle the opportunity to publicly and directly express their love and devotion for one another. It is now time for them to share their vows. Jennifer?
Kyle, from the beginning, you have taught me life is about balance. After all, I was on a paddleboard. A balance of love, laughter, acceptance, trust, and pushing the limits to live our lives to the fullest. I promise to be there as your counterbalance each and every day for the rest of our lives. I cannot wait to experience all of life's adventures, pandemics and all, with you by my side. You have taught me there is more to life than being alive. You are my bestest friend and my other half. I love you morest, now and foreverest. And yes, that is a thing.
Kyle?
Almost 2 years ago, at this very location, I took a chance and asked a girl that I had never met before out on a date. Little did I know that that decision would end up being the greatest decision I've ever made. Fast forward a year, we took a little hike to Squire's Castle, where I took another chance, and I won big. I got down on one knee and asked you to spend the rest of your life with me. When you said yes, my heart filled with glee, and it made me want to giggle. That same giggle that you love so much. I knew at that moment my life was going to change dramatically for the better, because every day with you by my side is a great day. Jennifer Rachel Green, I love you so much. And standing here in front of you today, you make me feel like the luckiest man in the world, because I'm marrying my true companion, my best friend, my partner in crime, and the bestest fiance ever. And I promise you, I will spend every day of the rest of my life making sure you feel like the true, beautiful queen that you are. And I will prove to you once again, for the 6,062,020th time, that I do in fact love you morest.
Nope.
Yep.
I think we've developed a new language up here. I like that. These are tears of joy. The wedding ring is a sign of your lifelong commitment and devotion to each other. Kyle, please place the ring on Jen's finger.
Without dropping it.
Oh, jeez.
And if you would, repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all of my tomorrows.
Jen, if you would, please take the ring and place it on Kyle's finger. And if you would, repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all of my tomorrows.
Nicely done.
Maybe.
Better push.
We'll be with you in just a moment.
Struggle.
Okay, it's official. He's got it all. It is now time to light the unity candle. The meaning of this ritual suggests the two pillar candles signify each person getting married. When the couple lights the single candle together, It represents the joining of these two unique individuals into one new relationship. Go over and light the candle.
All right, John.
Mm-hmm. Hey, they're still lit. All right, I think we got it.
Good job.
Yep.
Kyle, I know you were holding your breath. It worked.
Good job.
Thank you.
There is a Jewish tradition, breaking of the glass, which is to remind the couple being married of the fragility of their relationship and the need to preserve it. It also symbolizes absolute finality of the marital covenant. Tradition has it the groom stomps the glass with his right foot, at which time everyone in the congregation will shout, Mazel Tov, which means congratulations and good luck. Kyle, if you do the honors.
My pleasure.
Go for it. Ready.
Got my bare foot.
Oh, God.
Mazel Tov!
Good job.
It worked.
You didn't break your foot.
Nope.
Well, guys, with the power vested in me, it is my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Please kiss. All righty. It's getting kind of warm up here. If you would please turn and face the congregation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Jennifer Dingfelder. On your way, guys. This is the start.
All right.
Please.